Do you love cozy foods and really warming, delicious, comforting, and also healthy dishes like this? Well, you are in luck with these Cajun red beans, Doug's Cajun red beans from a community cookbook. Hello, my name is Trista and I am the vintage cookbook nerd, and I love to bring you recipes like this one weekly and from this beautiful community cookbook and other vintage cookbooks. So come along with me. We're going to take a little close look at the book and then jump right into this delicious recipe. So stay tuned for all the steps to the recipe, the book, and we always do a family tasting at the end to see if this is our favorite dish or not. So stay tuned. Let's quickly check out the cookbook for this delicious recipe. So it is a cookbook called Deep in the Heart, a collection of recipes from Dallas Junior Forum. And so it is a recipe book from 1986. The recipe that we are going to be checking out today is Doug's Cajun red beans. These really stood out to me, and I hope that you enjoy this delicious recipe. Wow, check out that deliciousness in a Dutch oven. So amazing. Oh, you're gonna love it. So our first part of this delicious Cajun red beans recipe is to saute 3 slices of chopped bacon. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. But first, before I do that, we have 2 cans of red kidney beans in this really big Dutch oven here. And I will be putting the crumbled bacon once it's cooked into those beans. So I'll be back in just a moment for the second step. Now the bacon is nice and sauteed, and I'm gonna get that into the bean mixture. And then we're gonna use the same pan to saute a bunch of different chopped veggies that I have ready to go. Start adding in these chopped veggies. I will turn on the heat once we get them all in. We have basically 2 stalks of celery that are chopped up pretty finely. And then we have a small bell pepper, green bell pepper. You can use other colors too. They all taste the same. And then we have a large onion that is chopped up. It's already sizzling because the pan is still a little hot from cooking the bacon, and that's okay. And then finally we have a small bunch of green onions with just the green parts chopped up. So all of these are going to be sauteed up nicely in the bacon fat. So tell me if you like any types of bean dishes like chilies, stews, red beans and rice. This is kind of a red bean and rice type of dish, but I love anything with beans. Let me know if you like that too in the comments. So I will come back once these are sauteed, and we'll put together the rest of the ingredients in these Cajun beans. So I just want to show you these sauteed veggies. It says to cook them until wilted, but not browned. So I've just stirred them around and heated them up for 2 to 3 minutes here. Sorry for the steam. But let's go on to the rest of our recipe. So let's add in the rest of our ingredients to these red Cajun beans. First, I'm gonna add these kind of sauteed / wilted veggies cooked in the bacon fat. Delicious. And let's get all that in there to the best of our ability. And then we have 8 ounces or 1 cup of tomato sauce. I'm gonna get all that good stuff in there. And then we have 2 tablespoons of ketchup. That's my son's favorite sauce, as he likes to say. He doesn't really like many sauces, but ketchup, yes. Worcestershire sauce, 1.5 teaspoons, kind of generous ones. And then 2 teaspoons of chili powder. And then it calls for fresh parsley, but I didn't have any, so I'm putting in dried parsley, about 1 tablespoon. And then a whole jar of chopped pimentos. It's one of those cute little small jars. Let me know if you save those and do something fun with them. I always think it would be fun, but then there's too many projects to do, so I just recycle them. Anyway, so we want to get this mixed up really well, get all that flavor in there. And we can always add a few more seasonings later. And then towards the end, I'm gonna add in one more ingredient that I will talk to you about later, so stay tuned about that. So that is nice and mixed up. So we want to cover and simmer that for about 30 minutes. So I'm putting it on a fairly low temperature, just a little bit above medium here on the stove. So I'm gonna cover that up and we will be back to check it out in just a little bit. So we are almost done with the Cajun red bean dish, and I had it on the heat on a tiny bit high, so I would recommend putting on a lot lower of a temperature. But anyway, towards the end here, I'm adding in some kielbasa. So it's about 1 pound of kielbasa kind of cut up like this in these kind of round inch or so pieces. And so we're gonna add those in, stir them in nicely, and then just heat this up for probably another 5 minutes. And then stay tuned for the family tasting. I'm gonna be serving this with a bit of brown rice. You can also have white rice or whatever you would prefer, but it's going to be delicious. Take a look at that. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's amazing. So we will come back for the tasting in a little bit this evening later on in this video, so stay tuned. Yum. I'm gonna do a family tasting of Doug's Cajun red beans.
Cajun red beans?
Yes.
But let me down, Doug. They smell smoky. Are these potatoes?
It's sausage.
Oh, sausage. Oh,
Yeah.
I see that now.
This is nice.
This is really good. Adam approved. Good job, Doug.
Really nice flavor without being like super spicy. But yeah.
Yeah, it's smoky. A little like barbecue beans.
Yeah.
Not any of the sweetness, but got some smokiness. And
It's got a little bit of ketchup and Worcestershire, so it kind of adds to the
that is
barbecue taste.
excellent. I could almost say good as an entree or a side dish.
Oh, totally. It'd be great for either.
And
you can leave the sausage out if you want.
yeah, if you left the sausage out, it'd probably be a good side dish still.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Is there any other meat in it, or would it without the sausage?
There's a tiny bit of bacon, but that's mostly just for flavor.
So easy to make a vegetarian version.
Yep.
Delicious.
Awesome. Thumbs up. Thanks, guys.